All right, here we are bringing you another deck, and today I went with an Arctina with a Banette, and the reason I did that is because the Arceus V-Star has that Starbirth V-Star power, let you get any two cards out of your deck, okay? But Giratina's V-Star, Star Requiem, knocks out any Pokemon as long as you have 10 or more cards in the loss zone, okay? Usual Arctina decks play that Starbirth second turn, and the Star Requiem is never thought of. Well, because it usually doesn't get cards in the lost zone. Well, figured out a way using Banette. Banette is a stage one that comes from Shuppet. Its ability is Puppet Offering. Once during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. If you do, put this Pokemon in the lost zone. Discard all attached cards. That means Shuppet and Banette go into the lost zone. That's two. Okay. For the supporters, we are obviously playing for Colress. Colress every turn will get you two in the loss zone. So the way this works is you play a Colress, get two in the loss zone. On the next turn, you'll be able to evolve into Banette. Put Banette in the loss zone, that's four, and then the Colress comes back from the discard if you already don't have one. If you do, great. And then you put two more into the loss zone. And that cycle, you only really need to get to eight, because once you get to eight and you use Giratina's V-Star for loss impact, you put two energy attached to your Pokemon into the loss zone, which is two more. So then once you are at eight and you use lost impact, that puts you up to 10. So for the next turn, you'll be ready for Star Requiem. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is it says put two energy attached to your Pokemon, not this Pokemon. So you could switch out from an Arceus after you Trinity Charge and then take the energy off the Arceus off the bench. So Giratina is ready to go again, either using Lost Impact or Star Requiem on the next one. So that's how this deck is run. The item cards and trainers that we're using, I put the standard in an Arceus deck is the one Escape Rope with the one switch, of course. Don't play many because we got the energy. But to keep the energy out there, if an Arceus gets knocked out, because sometimes you'll always have at least one of the basic energy out there, play two EXP shares to try to get them on both the Giratinas. So you're trying to play an Arceus up front in the active and two Giratinas on the bench, and in your first two turns, hit it. Use the Trinity Charge and Trinity Nova, preferably, to charge up the Giratinas. Next, we are going to play this, since we do want to find that Colress on the first or second turn at least. I play two Pokegear, which lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and try to find a supporter. So if you're stuck, that's basically are going to be our last gasp to try to find that Colress on that second turn. So we're it's kind of like playing 6 as long as we find that other one in the top 7 cards. Going to play the 2 boss. Now, towards the end of the game, you can use the Banette to go in the lost zone, and if you had already used the boss, it will come back out from the discard into your hand. So with us having an Arceus up top in the active, 2 Giratina, the Banette, the Shuppet and Banette, nobody's going to be worried about because they're still going to have to go through the other 3 Pokemon anyway. So they're kind of safe unless they get sniped somehow. That would be the only way, but they're really not going to be bossing up your Shuppet or Banette. So you could be able to get that boss back if you don't have it in your hand. Now, for the stadium, of course, we're going to play 4 Path to the Peak. There are going to be games where we will use the Starbirth there. Obviously, we're going to decide that pretty early in the game. You're going to see who you're playing, what they have, and I've used it maybe on the 3rd turn of the game. I'm say, okay, we're not going to get to Star Requiem this game at all, so you can use the Starbirth at really any point in the game. The other problem is because we don't want to use Starbirth to get those double turbos, we have 2 Energy Loto. Same thing with trying to find the Colress. The 2 Energy Lotos you have will search your top 7 cards for any energy card. So we're really trying to get that double turbo on the Arceus on turn 1. Because if we don't and we really need to attack or really need to Trinity Nova, we're going to have to attach the basic energy on the 1st turn. And if we do that and still can't find the double turbo, we will have to Starbirth. And we really don't want to do that. We want to keep our options open. We play the 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and I put in 2 Capturing Aromas for either or, just obviously heads or tails. Heads gives you an evolution, tails will get you a basic, and hopefully you hit the right side on what you need at that moment. Just in case we do want to use Star Requiem, the Starbirth, I have 1 copy of Lost Vacuum in case either you've played the Path to the Peak or your opponent has played Path to the Peak and you want to get rid of it so you can Starbirth. Then you can always put it right back. 4 energy, 4 double turbo, 4 psychic, 4 grass. All right, that is the deck. Please like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you more decks. Let's see this one in action. All right, going first against a Charizard deck. We will get our double turbo. Don't think we want to get anything away, so we'll just enter. Okay. Simple turn for Arceus, got the double turbo. So it wasn't just any energy, it was the double turbo. I didn't play Path to the Peak because I want to play it on the next turn. Because that'll stop their Arceus and stop. All right, we can get another Shuppet down, and also we'll be able to check our deck with that Artisan. You can see what we got. We got 2 Giratina VSTAR in our hand. We really need a Giratina V. Let's see what happens here. EXP share. Okay, so we need an Artisan. Let's see what we got in the deck. We've got 3 VStars. There's 2, so we prized 1. There's the other one. There's good. Prized the boss. Okay. All right. Here we are. I really need... Okay. Well, fortunately, I gotta get rid of those 2 in order to get one of the Giratinas. So at least I can Trinity charge the Giratina and it'll be ready next. And we'll slap down that Path to the Peak. Trinity charge. Straight to the Giratina. Fortunately, we don't have any supporter played. Whew. Alright, well, our deck got mixed because of the Trinity charge. Let's hope this path sticks. All right, there's the VSTAR. We're going to find out now if it sticks. If they get rid of it, great. If they don't, even better. Okay, they're taking some time, so I'm going to go with they don't have an out for the Path to the Peak, which meaning they're just gonna, okay, an energy would be great. Or a supporter. Oh, the vacuum is like the least thing I want. All right, so we are just going to, so we got a Trinity charge to this. All right, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get 2, confirm. We're gonna put 1 on the Giratina and 1 on Arceus. Okay. So at least now our Giratina is good to go. Arceus can start swinging at 110 because we are in top deck mode. Hopefully the Manaphy? Really? I don't know why they would need that. If this path sticks again, okay, which it did. So we're both in top deck mode here. Okay. I did not want that. Nope. Let's get a Banette. I don't need. Okay. Well, no, because I don't need to. All right, so the 110 is good enough. Because what I really need is a supporter. And we're just going to take one at a time. Double turbo. Well, that'll help for later. Well, because now I can bring the Giratina to knock out this Arceus. I can bring the Giratina up by retreating, putting the energy back with the double turbo, and then using Lost Impact, and then get rid of the double turbo again. And I think they see that. That Path to the Peak put in some work. Putting down Giratina V, playing Miraidon. Right, we're going to have to get... Which one of these do I want to give up? Give up one of the energy. Okay. We'll give up one of the energy. Get our Arceus. We have the Banette, unless we get Ionode. So we gave our double turbo. And end turn. Okay. Let's see what they got. Would have loved to get a Path to the Peak right away. So they couldn't set up. Here comes Miraidon with a double tandem. A tandem unit. Same thing. All right, so we're going to tandem unit. And... Okay, they didn't get another Miraidon, so that's good. I'm done with that. Now, I could... So I could play this Colress, put on the Banette, and then put the Banette into the Lost Zone as well. So we're getting 4 on turn 2. So for the Star Requiem, we're on pace. Question is, what comes out of the Colress? We're going to need, and then I can get the Colress back to do it next turn. Of course, this is all pending they don't play an Iono. Obviously, they're thinking Path to the Peak. That's fine. Little did they know that doesn't bother me. I do have a vacuum if I need it, but I'm not looking to Starbirth this turn. They're all under 280, so I guess I really don't have to worry about that. All right, they're going to fast charge. We're not going to be able to hit the Raichu out. It is going to take us 2 hits. All right, so there's a Giratina VSTAR. Yeah, there's a Banette. I have to charge. I can't. I'm going to have to at least Trinity charge. Let's see what we get. Okay. Definitely need that. Let's see. I want that, and yeah. Take the VSTAR. So we can Trinity Nova, so at least hit it. Done. Okay. So we'll put down another Giratina. All right, so that's our last one. The other one's prized. We got the V-Star ready. We will put V-Star up Arceus, put the energy, Banette, and it is ready for next turn. Colress, hit the Raichu for 180. That's okay. We're gonna get some energy down. I'm gonna fully put them on the V-Star because I don't want to not get an energy. They need 5 energy now in order to hit Arceus out in one shot. Obviously, with only 20, we're going to hit it out next. So if we can get the knockout before they do, that would be great. The good thing is they have Path to the Peak down, so they can't get any more Pokemon out unless they get rid of it. That's 3. They don't have any energy in the discard, so Flaffy's not going to help. They're going to research. Okay, so we're not getting Iono, so we will get to use our Colress. The good thing about using Star Requiem is we don't have to. We only need 2 energy for it, and we don't lose any energy. So we always need to have at least 4 when we lost Impact, so the next one can be Star Requiem. But of course, we need to get to 8. This is going to put us to 6, and I say 8 because lost Impact will get us to 10. So the next turn. So if we were able to get down another Shuppet and Banette, that would put us at 8, even without doing a third Colress. So let's see. We'll be at 6 here. All right, they're going to Dynamic Spark. They're going to hit us for 180. That's fine. They know they're going down. We know we're going to go down. The most important thing right now is going to be the boss. Okay. So I really do want to get another Shuppet. All right, so while the path is down, we don't care. We can definitely do another Colress. And we don't want... Yeah. Okay, so this will give us our combo for the Shuppet. So here's a Shuppet. So we're looking good on using our Star Requiem. And I'm just going to Trinity Charge again to the other Giratina. Again, they're going to have to hit all 3 of these. We're making them hit 3 2-prizers. All right, let's see if we can survive this turn. We get our 2 cards. I mean, we got to go through 3 2-prizers also. I really would have liked the boss. So we're at 6 in the lost zone. This Colress, pending an Iono, will get us to 8. And then when we lost Impact, that'll subtract 2, which we will have to take 2 off a Giratina unless we can get some more energy. And I know we're out of basic energy. We're going to need another double turbo. And there is 1 in the lost zone. There's 1 there. So we only have 2 out of 24 cards that are double turbo. Would love to get one off this Colress. So now they had energy in the discard. They Flaffy to the Miraidon. They're going to fast charge. Okay. Let's see what comes off this Colress. Because I can hit this Raichu out. Let's go with the Colress. And there's my double turbo. There's a switch so I don't have to retreat. And there's an Ultra Ball. Okay, so that should be 8 in the lost zone. So can I get... So if I Ultra Ball Giratina away with the path, right? Because the path is still down. They're not going to get rid of it. So get me Banette. And let's Banette. Perfect. let's get back my Colress. Put Banette there. And I think that puts us at 10. I just want to make sure it does. So we are going to switch, come up here, use our Star Requiem. Nope. Gonna place the double turbo there. Use our Star Requiem. Eliminate the Raichu. The 2 energy we're going to lose into the Lost Zone are going to be the 2 I just placed. And... oh, that's right. I'm thinking of Lost Impact. Star Requiem, we don't lose any energy. That's right. That's why I wanted to use it. Mixing up all the... so we are going to lose energy on the next one. But we can take off all the energy on the Arceus VSTAR. Because we got a 0 aura. We are only going to be able to take 1 prize card. All right, here comes the Raikou, which since we don't have many bench, and neither do they, and they can add the bench, it's not going to do that much damage since it's based on how many bench are there. Here they come up. They're going to hit us for 120, I believe. They're going to Iono us down to 2. I mean, we have all their energy. There's nothing. Even if they knocked us out, I don't think there's anything they can do. I think we have pretty much the win no matter what, because they'd have to knock out all 3 of these, and they're not doing that in one shot. Are you going to swing or concede? Which ones? Okay, they swung, and we will just end the game with the Lost Impact. Boom. Nice. It doesn't matter which 2. We're not attacking again. And a nice 6-0 victory right there against the Miraidon deck. All right, here we go. It's facing a Chien Pao with a cross switcher. I started with a Shuppet. Put an Arceus down. We'll thin the deck a little bit more. And since I started with a Shuppet, they're not going to be able to... okay. Now put the EXP share there. I gotta... let's Energy Loto. Alright, we need that double turbo. Alright, we're gonna take it. And I really wish it would have been... yeah, that's it. That's it for turn 1. Our Chien Pao deck with a Spirit Tune. Okay. None of our Vs have abilities, so that's good that they got to start with that one. I mean, they don't have anything else in their hand. They're going to Irida, I'm sure, for a Battle VIP and a Radiant Greninja. Okay. Let's get the Chien Pao. So they don't have anybody over 280. So Star Requiem we don't really need. We just got to make sure we have enough energy out there in order to use it. So in this matchup, I may go towards using Arceus Starbirth. I mean, it depends if I get one. Oh, okay. Well, they can't. That's fine. We're going to see what we have here. We really need... well, let's see. Shivery Trail. They're going to attach. So cards get a more. All right. Let them attach. Once they attach, that should... oh, and they attach to the Palkia. Huh. Okay. Another Arceus. All right, let's put down our V-Star and let us see what we get here. All right, we got the V-Star. I don't need the vacuum. Nope, that's not the one. I want the other V-Star. All right, so we got our Pokemon out here. So I think I'm going to use the V-Star. Yeah, we're going to use the V-Star this game since none of their Pokemon are above 280. We have the other Giratina ready, so we're going to Starbirth. Okay. We're going to Starbirth for the double turbo and a path. And that's all we really need. Path, double turbo. Done. Because we already have a Colress ready to go. And we are going to path them. And 180 Trinity Nova. Get some 1, 2 there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. So I think we're good. Looking good. Now I have a Colress in the discard. I have another one in my hand, so getting a Banette is not that needed yet. We're really going to use the Banette for now for a boss. Really, I'm going to save it. All right, so they got rid of our path. That's fine. I'm going to save that Banette and let it sit on the bench. Because if they're not going to take it out. Because if they do, they got to take out the other 3 Pokemon out there anyway. So I think it's safe. We're going to leave it out there and try to boss what we need for try to win this in 3 more turns. So once hit Chien Pao and then hit 2 Palkia to try to boss is kind of the way I'm going to go try to win this one. It's going to help if they play. Since we use our Starbirth, we can't Star Requiem anymore. So, but that's okay. All right, they got the Bidoof. They have 7 cards, so that's even if they have a barrel next turn. How many are they going to have? Boy, their turns are taking a long time. Okay. All right, Escape Rope. I'll give you the Shuppet. Sure. I mean, that was an easy choice. They're gonna rule the religion. Is that what we're doing? They're gonna Iono. Okay, that's fine. We got 6 new cards. Well, we had a good hand, but let's see if we get a better one. Oh, we got Path to Peak. That's for sure. I got another Shuppet to put down. I have my boss. I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. I have another energy to put down. Got the Capturing Aroma. They're gonna put up. Yeah, they gave us our boss, and they're not even gonna knock us out. We don't have a switch, so we are gonna have to come up with. Let's see. Well, if I Capturing Aroma and get it heads, okay, I can save that switch and just get the Banette and use the Banette, even though, and then get. So what I'm going to do is boss up. Let's see. Let's boss up Chien Pao to get rid of that one. And then I'm going to Banette to get the boss back. I think that's what we're going to do. There we go. We got the boss back. Perfect. Put up our Arceus. They're still going to have to hit all of these. Trinity Nova for All right, we got all our energy out of the deck. We got 2 there and 1 there. Oh, I forgot to play Path to the Peak. Got a little ahead of myself. I did not play the Path to the Peak. All right, I don't think that's going to hurt us. I mean, it would have definitely helped. But I don't think it's going to hurt us if we didn't do it because they're going to use their V-Star. Yeah, that would have blocked it. My mistake. Got a little too excited. The good thing is we have another Shuppet and Banette combo. Once we play this boss, we can get that back. All right, there's the Palkia. They're going to hit us. They're not going to be able to knock us out. And then we will come up with the Giratina for the knockout. Make sure we take energy off and then boss up the other Palkia. And I think that's going to be our win. I think we're way ahead. I know we've only taken 2 prize cards, but we are way ahead. And we're looking good. Starbirth worked instead of the Star Requiem. Even though I made a little error, I'm not putting down that path. Okay. Subspace Swell for 180. Not a problem. So I'm going to put the Shuppet, put the double turbo, retreat for 1 double turbo, put up my Giratina VSTAR. Now play the path. Lost impact, 280. And let's lose the double turbo for the 2 energy in the lost zone. 1, 2, and I think we're good. All right, we got an Ultra Ball. We got the other Giratina VStars if we need it, which I don't think we do. If they don't come up with the Palkia, we'll just boss it up. They can possibly Iono. The deck worked just like it should, and they just concede. All right, we were able to see this deck in action. Work great. First game, we saw the Path to the Peak do its thing, able to shut them down and get a nice, easy win. We also were able to see a game where Star Requiem was used. Now, I know I didn't have to use it during that game because they did have less than 280, but Star Requiem, it doesn't get rid of your energy. So use that, and then the next turn, you're able to still lost impact to save your energy. All right, make sure you like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.